Here is the story of Leo and Duda arriving in Ohio and their journey of learning English and finding love, divided into 20 parts with English conversations. Part 1. Arrival at the airport. Leo. Leo, with his golden retriever puppy Oliver in a travel crate, steps off the plane into the bustling airport in Ohio. He takes a deep breath, a mix of excitement and nervousness filling him. He approaches the information desk. Leo, excuse me, hello. I'm a new student here. Could you please tell me where I can find a taxi? Attendant, welcome to Ohio. Of course. Just follow the signs for ground transportation. You'll find the taxi queue right outside doors 1 through 4. Leo, great, thank you so much. Part 2. Taxi to the accommodation. Leo. Leo gets into a taxi, Oliver's crate safely beside him. Leo, hello. Could you please take me to Leo's accommodation address? Taxi driver, sure thing. First time in Ohio. Leo, yes, it is. I'm here to study English at the university. Taxi driver, that's great. You'll like it here. Just relax and enjoy the ride. Leo, thank you. Part 3. Settling in. Leo. Leo arrives at his accommodation, a student dorm. He unpacks, letting a slightly anxious Oliver out of his crate. Leo to Oliver, well, buddy, this is our new home for a while. Lots to explore and learn, right? Part 4. Arrival at the airport. Duda. Duda, with her fluffy Shih Tzu puppy Chloe in a similar travel crate, arrives at the same airport a few hours later. She too heads to the information desk. Duda, hi. Excuse me. I just arrived and I need to find a taxi to go to Duda's accommodation address. Attendant, welcome. Yes, the taxi stand is located outside doors 1 through 4. Just follow the signs for ground transportation. Duda, perfect, thank you. Part 5. Taxi to the accommodation. Duda. Duda and Chloe get into a taxi. Duda, hello, please take me to Duda's accommodation address. Taxi driver, all right. You visiting or moving here? Duda, I'm here to study English at the university. Taxi driver, oh, a student. Welcome to town. It's a good place to learn. Duda, I hope so. I'm a little nervous, but also excited. Part 6. Settling in. Duda. Duda reaches her accommodation, also a student dorm. She opens Chloe's crate, who excitedly explores the new space. Duda to Chloe, "Here we are, my little friend. A new adventure for both of us." Part 7. University Orientation. Leo. Leo attends the university orientation for international students. He speaks to a faculty advisor. Leo, "Excuse me, Professor. I'm Leo, a new student. I was wondering if you have any recommendations for improving conversational English." Advisor, "Welcome, Leo." Absolutely. Participate actively in classes, join conversation groups, and don't be afraid to talk to native speakers. There's also an international student club that organizes social events. Leo, "That sounds great. Thank you for the advice." Part 8. First Class. Leo. In his first English class, the professor asks the international students about their reasons for being there. "Professor, Leo, could you tell us why you decided to study English here?" Leo, "Yes. I want to improve my fluency for my future career, and I've always been fascinated by American culture." Part 9. University Orientation. Duda. Duda also attends the orientation and speaks with a different faculty advisor. Duda, "Hello, my name is Duda. I'm looking for ways to practice speaking English outside of the classroom." Advisor, "Duda, that's a great initiative. We have language exchange partners available, and like I told Leo, the International Student Club is very active. Also, spending time in social settings is very helpful." Duda, "Thank you. I will definitely check those out." Part 10. First Class. Duda. In her English class, the same question is posed. "Professor, Duda, what brings you to our English program?" Duda, "I want to become more confident when speaking English, and I'm also excited to experience life in the United States." Part 11. First Meeting. Accidental. A few days later, Leo is walking Oliver in a park near the university. Oliver, still getting used to his leash, pulls excitedly and Leo bumps into Duda, who is walking Chloe. Leo, "Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry." Duda, "Oh, no worries. Are you both okay?" Leo, "Yes, we are. He's still a puppy and very energetic." Duda, mine too. This is Chloe. Leo, nice to meet you, Chloe. I'm Leo, and this little rascal is Oliver. Duda, hi Leo. I'm Duda. Are you a student at the university? Leo, yes I am. You too. Duda, yes. Maybe we'll see each other around. Leo, maybe. Bye for now. Duda, bye. Part 12. Chatting in class. Leo and classmate. In their grammar class, Leo struggles with a concept. He turns to the student next to him. Leo, excuse me, could you explain this grammar rule again? I'm a bit confused. Classmate, sure. It's about the present perfect continuous. It's used for actions that started in the past and are still ongoing. Classmate, I think it's interesting. Maybe we could brainstorm together after class. Duda, that would be great, thank you. Part 14. Second meeting, organized. Leo remembers Duda mentioning the International Student Club. He decides to go to their next meeting and sees Duda there with Chloe. He approaches her. Leo, hi Duda. Fancy meeting you here again. Duda, Leo. Hi. Yes, I decided to join. And of course, Chloe had to come too. Leo, Oliver is probably at home causing trouble. So, how are you finding everything so far? Duda, it's good. A bit overwhelming sometimes with all the new information. But exciting. Leo, I feel the same way. Maybe we could study together sometime. Duda, I would really like that. Part 15. Studying together. Leo and Duda meet at the university library to study. Oliver and Chloe are surprisingly well behaved under the table. Leo, so, about this vocabulary list. Some of these words are quite tricky. Duda, I agree. Let's try making sentences with them. That usually helps me remember. Leo, good idea. Okay, the first word is serendipity. Part 16. Dog walk in the park. They decide to take their dogs for a walk in the park again. Duda, it's so nice to have Chloe here. She makes me feel less homesick. Leo, Oliver too. They're good company, aren't they? Duda, they are. So, Leo, what are your favorite things about Ohio so far? Leo, I like the friendly people and the beautiful parks. What about you? Duda, the campus is lovely, and everyone has been very welcoming. Part 17. Casual Meetup. Leo suggests they grab coffee after one of their study sessions. Leo, that was a productive study session. Would you like to get a coffee before we head back? Duda, I'd love that. Leo, great. There's a nice cafe just off campus. At the cafe. Duda, this coffee is really good. Leo, yeah, it's one of my favorite spots now. Part 18. Expressing interest. After spending more time together, Leo feels a connection with Duda. Leo, Duda, I really enjoy spending time with you. You make learning English much more fun. Duda, me too, Leo. I feel really comfortable talking to you. Leo, I was wondering, would you like to go on a proper date sometime? Maybe this weekend. Duda, blushing slightly, I would like that very much, Leo. Part 19. First Date. Leo and Duda go to a local restaurant for their first date. They talk, laugh, and find they have a lot in common beyond studying. Later, as they say goodbye, there's a moment of hesitation before Leo gently leans in and kisses Duda. Leo, I had a wonderful time tonight, Duda. Duda, me too, Leo. A brief silence. Leo, good night, Duda. Duda, good night, Leo. She smiles as they part. Part 20. Officially a couple. Weeks pass, filled with classes, study dates, and walks in the park with Oliver and Chloe, who have also become the best of friends. Leo and Duda are now officially a couple. Duda, walking hand in hand with Leo, Chloe, and Oliver trotting ahead, I never thought learning English would lead to this. Leo, me neither. But I'm so glad it did. Ohio is much better with you and our furry friends. Duda, me too, Leo. She leans her head on his shoulder, smiling.